Previously on the Plucky Squire. Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moose production, and we're back with the Plucky Squire for PS5. We're gonna go ahead and pick up where we left off, facing off against Humgrump. Maybe even Humgrump could get a little glory for once, if the Plucky Squire were to be plucked from the book. If he were to be ejected. And we're out of the book and into the real world with a Rubik's Cube. So I almost fell into the procrastination trap again and wasn't doing a whole lot. So I was like, yeah, I should record. I have like a couple more episodes ready to go. And getting close to the point where it won't be parts that I've played already. It'll be a blind Let's Play. And that'll be happening very, very soon. I think it's the next video or the one after that, something like that. So I really like this mechanic. I've mentioned it before, but changing game styles is pretty neat. Oh, hello. Is there someone out there? I like that we can explore this 3D realm now. Would you be so kind as to open the lid of this lunchbox? Well, I want to explore a little bit before I do that. Got some beetles. Okay, we can't really do much, so we'll open this thing. We got carrots and grapes. Do you remember me, Jot? We met in your book. I'm not actually from here, you know. Us bookworms travel around a fair bit, from book to book. But you, Jot, are a character from a book, and shouldn't really be out here. It's Humgrump's magic that blasted you out of the page and onto this desk, isn't it? We'll have to get you back into your book, Jot. It is of utmost paramountcy. In other words, very important. You know, there are some intriguing items on this desk. Some of them might help you return. Head around the corner to the left and we'll try and find one. Okay, over to the left. Hello there again. Do you see that magical swirly green thing? That's a meta magic portal, that is. It seems to allow travel between different worlds. Most characters cannot travel through these portals or pass between realms. But Jot, you've already made that leap once. Maybe you could do it again. Try jumping through the portal, young squire. Remarkable! Some of that meta magic must have rubbed off on you, Jot. Like me, it seems you now have the power to leap between worlds. Now, this world here is a sketch that was drawn by the occupant of this room and the owner of your storybook, Jot, a young boy named Sam. He's a very creative child. You'll find his sketches all over this desk. Since you can jump into them, maybe you can use them to get around. Let's try and find the item that will get you home. Why don't we talk to this thing here? Low energy. Too hungry to move. Too hungry to converse. Please get me a snack. Alright. Poor Bunford over there. He looks famished. There's no nourishment to be found in this sketch. But maybe there's something out there on the desk, like a carrot. You know, like a carrot. Maybe you can bring the carrot between worlds. The carrot. It's worth a shot, carrot. Carrot. Okay, yeah, the reason why I'm going on about that is because the first time I played through this, I tried giving the bunny a grape, and it didn't want the grape. So, obviously, we gotta give it a carrot. Exceptional! You really can bring items between realms. This may be handy. Delicious! Carrot boost! Energy levels restored. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that. Here, let me scooch. Yeah, I remember hearing somewhere it's not really a good idea to give bunnies a lot of carrots. Something to do with it having a lot of natural sugars. Like maybe you can give bunnies carrots every once in a while as a treat, but certainly not as an exclusive thing for them to eat. I don't know 100%, but that's what I remember hearing. Alright, up we go. Obviously, we have to push over that block. So when you're passing between these different pages and whatnot, you really have to hold the button down. You can't just like casually press it. Good going, young squire. I believe that the item that can help you get back to your world is further ahead. But listen, on your way you may run into creepy crawly Coleopatra beetles. Sam likes to keep them as pets, you see. Beware, Jot. Don't get eaten. It simply wouldn't do. Okay, forge onward. We got Beatlemania, everyone. And yes, you definitely have to sneak. If you walk, the beetles will notice you and attack. You can kind of get away with it from time to time, but it's much better to sneak. We are now playing Metal Gear Squire. And we got a die. We throw and make a bridge. And a wall. And pressure plate. Okay, obviously we have to take the die and put it on that pressure plate to hold open the door. Let's go ahead and do that. And here I was gonna say, before I got attacked by the bug, you have to sneak. If you walk too quickly, like I just did, you'll fall down. Unless I suppose you're very, very careful. But the first time I played through this, I fell down a lot because I wasn't being careful. I was like, I can make it across, I don't need to sneak. Well, it turned out I did need to sneak. Jot! You made it! My fears have been allayed. It seems that nothing can hinder the Plucky Squire. On that very note, while you are here, there is something that you really must observe. A drawing. These sketches of you, quite a remarkable likeness, I must attest. I'll learn to read one of these days, I promise. The person who drew all this is called Sam. Yeah, you told me that already. He is the boy who lives in this room. Nowhere else, just this room. And is the owner of your storybook. As you might be able to tell, he is very fond of you and your adventures. I'm glad that you got to see this, Jot, to see how much you mean to him. Don't let it fill you with existential dread or anything like that, Jot. Don't question your own existence, Jot. But there is no time to dwell on that. Your quest to re-enter the book is near its pinnacle. The item you need is just beyond this sketchbook. Press on! Yeah, don't think about it too much, Jot. Like, don't think about the fact that you're just a character in a storybook and now somehow you've come into the real world, and if you go back, then your whole life is predestined and you never have any free will. Don't think about any of that, Jot. Just go ahead and get that die. I like the creativity of this game, but why did it have to be a die again? I mean, it's a silly little complaint, I know, but it could have been, you know, just a normal block. Whatever, onward, let's avoid this beetle. See, I got away with walking a bit there. I don't know why the beetle didn't notice me. I guess I was very lucky? Or was I very plucky? One or the other. Oh, I was not expecting that at all. He got me again. All right. I must be sneakier. Also, I don't have my sword, so it's not like I can attack the beetles or anything. Okay, create another bridge. I don't really have to sneak here because there's enough room to walk freely. Got a glove, got the turn gauntlets. So it's a gauntlet. Now he has the power to manipulate his storybook. Do that to the book and open it and whatnot. You got the gauntlets. Exceptional procurement. Head back to your book, post haste. I think you'll find that the gauntlets will help you return home. One last thing before you leave this table, Jot. It is very important. Beware of Humgrump. Oh, really? Beware? Yeah, alright. He wishes to take over your book. You have to stop that from happening. Not just for the sake of the citizens of your book, but for all the children who will read and be inspired by your book. Sam is one of those children, Jot. You know, us bookworms, we're able to glimpse the past, present, and even the future. I've seen that Sam will one day grow up to be a writer and illustrator himself. He will create a series of very popular children's books with very lucrative merchandise tie-ins and brand integrations. Sam will be a sellout. Sam's book will go on to inspire many other children. That is, if he ever actually writes them. If Humgrump takes control of your book, the story will get worse. Books with bad stories get put away on the shelf. That's kind of a simplistic way of looking at it. No one reads them anymore. Or maybe they've read them a bunch of times and they just don't want to read them anymore. Those books lose all of their life and cease being an inspiration to anyone. Your book will no longer inspire Sam, and then who knows what path he will take? Maybe he'll become an evil dictator. Do not let that happen, Jot. Return now and stop Humgrump. Or maybe Sam will find the cure for cancer, but we don't want that to happen. We want him to write stories and draw in books, because that's more important than curing cancer. Okay, obviously that's not the moral of the story, and that's probably what wouldn't happen to this Sam kid. Anyways, I'm just being silly. Here we go. Let's open the book. It's Moonbeard. Jot, my lad, welcome back to Mojo. We have much to discuss. And I believe that's the end of this chapter. We're going to pick up the next chapter in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time!